Today we are exposing how Jagaban fooled Nigerians. After the election where produced Jagaban, the US described that election as poor, not meet any international standard. Now EU condemned that election, say that one a sham election. Now they advise Jagaban, say, may you emulate Yaradua. Do what Yaradua do. May we look what Yaradua do. When Yaradua enter office, now Yaradua publicly admits, say, the election that brought him into office has too many shortcomings. Say that one, now scam election. He himself acknowledge him. Now Yaradua say, the next election will go happen. He go make sure, say, they conduct him and people, they happy. Say the election, they free and fair and credible. Now Yaradua set up reform. He can't look for one Nigerian where everybody they respect. Now he can't pick former Chief Justice of Supreme Court, Justice Mohammed Wise. He say, head this committee. Make sure say you do what I give you free hand. Make sure say you come up with recommendation to make sure say the next election will get for Nigeria. Everybody go dey happy, no more killed again. Now Wise start to the work. Start to the work with Olisa Bakuba. Now let us look at our emperor Jagaban do when he call. Now Jagaban says, this election, it ain't perfect. Nothing dey wrong with the election. Election they fire. Now Jagaban say, man, no need for any electoral reform. Why you want reform election? Where everything they okay. You only reform when it's problem. No need for reform. Now Jagaban say, man, everything they okay. INEC did a very good job. Now he reward the guy. Former INEC chairman, he can be the guy, ambassador. He tells us, say, nothing I want to talk about reform. We know the reform election. The difference between Yaradua and Jagaban is that Yaradua is a statesman. A statesman think about the next generation, the future. Why an autocrat, a dictator, always think about himself. Now the difference between this man and this man, now be this. Now, Jagaban talking a few days ago, say, INEC, they're neutral. All opposition party, they have to fight to take power from him. I ain't ready to die. He no say, I believe, let the Nigerian people decide their leader. He say, nah, lie. He ready to fight, to die. You know what that word mean? A code be that. Now, we can't look now. Jagaban don't allocate 8.5 billion to church and mosque. Not be schools with a talk, not be robotic science, church and mosque for Nigeria. Now your wife can't say, Alaye mama, you can't go there to another state called the mobilize APC, women leader, brand new cars. Now your money and your hospital money, and it's about this one. So now you say, Jagaban, SUV. Now you want to distribute election they call. And you can budget 15.13 billion. Who allocate this money? Make sure they spend so. Where this money they come so? Jagaban will never see anything. Now article raise alarm. Say 2024. The National Assembly, the toothless bulldog, headed by our Akwa Ibom man, Obon Akpabio, they budget only for the budget 4.8 trillion. How they budget say that's the limit where you go borrow. You don't get power to borrow more than that. And the limit they said, see how much Jagaban can borrow. Jagaban can borrow 12.6 trillion. He used 8 trillion more borrow. National Assembly by law. Now only they're supposed to approve money where the president go spend. Under Jagaban, now he be president, now he be National Assembly, now he be judiciary, now he be everything for Nigeria. Now article raise alarm say Nigerian debt profile, it dey rise. And wait till they see, we know they see anything for this debt where they happen. Now, when they call the talk say, electoral reform, Nigerians gonna make mad. Nigerians were demanding for mandatory transmission of election result from polling unit to INEC server. I can't be fair, I say, one can give in Jagaban call as a guy. If I tear you, if you know say you like yourself, you don't say you be Calabar man, you like money, you like woman, you behave yourself well, bro. Now I can't say, okay, don't verse. Whatever you want, now I could do. Now more can look, if the election is based on all these things, my people, no Nigerian will fight. Because at the end, we know saying a person will win. Now they declare, we'll clap and we'll prepare for the next election. If it's based on transmission of election results, that would improve transparency. That would also make sure, say, the election result reflect the will of the Nigerian people. If it happen like that, our Jagaban no say, he will go back. He no say, he no get anything to show. That is why today, the law they pass, they deliberately pass that law to make sure, say, there is no mandatory transmission of result. This election, where they won't come to, it will be the worst election in the history of Nigeria. You feel to say, Frank, you just the tear mat. Don't worry, you will remember me after January. They already told say APC alone, they get about 12 million. I've been at 15 million. Now Jagaban say they get. Remember the last election, Jagaban, with all the wuru now less than 9 million. Now you get for the whole Nigeria. Now more can look as a Nigeria now. Election, they come. Then they get a lot of bomb where they won't throw. But they say, no, not try. Give Nigerian impression, say, we care. They don't already talk and they say, fuel subsidy, it will go next year. But they say price no will go. Now imagine, say, fuel subsidy. When you subsidize a product, you are subsidizing it because you don't want me, the consumer, pay the value of the product. They say they will remove subsidy, but the price no will go up. Even my pikin, when they 2 years old, no say na lie. When you remove subsidy, when they remove subsidy for petrol, say the price don't go up, they tell you say price don't go up. Next year, you data boy where they insult me every time because they don't put data for your phone. You go know next year. So na Calabar, na big city, I dey watch you from my part from the UK. Now more come look, since when Jagaban can't come, compared to when Buhari did, how life be for Nigerians. Buhari, petrol, 185 naira to 200 per liter. Jagaban today 1,000 to 1,300 for 1 liter. Cooking gas 700 under Buhari, under Emperor 1,600. And they say cooking gas. Bag of rice you call 45,000. Today you call 134,000 for bag of rice. Exchange rate 46 to 1 naira. Today to $1. Today the same naira is now being exchanged for 1,350 to 1,500 to $1. Today Buhari left office. Nigerian foreign debt stood at 87.38 trillion. Remember, for 8 years, when Buhari came to office, Nigerian debt was 12 trillion. Buhari, with subsidy, he only borrowed less than, for 8 years, Buhari only borrowed less than 77 trillion. Jagaban, for only 3 years and 8 months, the Nigerian debt today, it don't go almost 160 trillion. The more that they borrow, the more there will be less money because the debt, they have to service the interest. This year alone, Nigeria is spending almost 80 trillion on servicing our debt. Inflation, now 22%. That Buhari liver, so they say now 16%. Now it beats to the buy that. If you give Jagaban pass for inflation, but people say that election, that inflation, say now they will mago and make Nigerians take feel say things be. Now when you don't see this one now as a Nigerian, the strategy according to most observers is that to make sure that there is public trust decline, Nigeria has lost confidence in the electoral process, that the result of next year election, they have already written it. That a situation whereby the commissioner of police in Lagos State, who is supposed to be neutral, is supposed to hold his loyalty to the Nigerian constitution and the Nigerian people. But today, the guy now officially member of City Boy movement. And that same man that we rely on to organize, maintain peace, law and order. In fact, they go even secure voter materials. That man now officially APC. There's rumor confirm say even Josh Amakwita na APC. That is why a lot of people are saying that Obi and Atiku, they have made a strategic blunder. What they ought to have done right now is to rally the Nigerian people to reject the election, call for mandatory transmission of result and make it very clear that that is psychosa, non-negotiable. If it not happen, call for ballot, make a boycott. As you don't hear this one now, say Nigeria. Say you get hope, say your life today, when Emperor enter, compared to where we did today, is your life better? Look at everything today when Buhari leave us. Look at where we did today. Those way they defend the indefendable. Tell me what Jagaban don't do to make your life better. The primary responsibility of government is to close the gap between the rich and the poor and make life better for citizens. Say Jagaban, by his own definition, say he don't make life better for you, I will make life worse. Make I hear what your view be for this matter. May not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We know give up. One love.